Hello, everyone. So I thought I'd come on a little bit ahead of the schedule. I don't know if we've got anyone watching yet because I am a little bit earlier than what I said I would be. But yeah, we're going to be taking a look at this. And then we've got the Marvel and the DC ones to be going at as well. Jumpy's already there. Look at that. Jumpy's already here. Why are you just in a parallel unit? What, where I sliced my finger? Yes. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. Sliced my finger. Went straight up there, did the blade. It's fine now, though. It's fine now. Hello, Kieran. How are you? No, I'm not in a sling. Just a little cut. Went in there. Still sore, but it's not bleeding now. Yes, I've kicked off a little early. Right. My eye's going to be averted down here. If anyone wants to hop on and join me, in fact, I tell you what, copied, paste. If anyone wants to hop on and join me, all you have to do is click that, and when I notice your little face pop up within StreamYard, I'll add you. If you don't want to put your face on, you don't have to, I suppose. Right, okay, so it's showing Thundercats on there. That's actually the back cover. This here is... Yeah. We'll be coming to that later. It's the UK side, is that. And we've got one piece on the front on the main side. Let's get past all the pages of advertising and interviews and whatever else first. I'm assuming I'm coming through loud and clear on the audio. I never thought to check, am I? It's a good point. No one's actually responded to anything that I've said yet. So let me check to see whether or not I'm actually coming through. Yes, I'm coming through here. There we go. Shut up, better. There we are. Andy says he would do, but he's got to go into the office tomorrow, so I'm running around like a mad thing. Yeah, don't do that. Do that. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Right. So let's get into this. Oh, nipples are covered, but there's something there for you, Kieran. You know, Kieran, I think the only one of my live streams you ever joined was the go through the previews. Do you want me to do this every month just for you? Hello, Sean. How are you, sir? We've got Sean in the house. Look at that. They're really pushing that Thundercats from Dynamite Comics, aren't they? I think I do have a few of the first issue. I'm not sure if I'll keep going with it for stock in the shop, though. We have got Free Comic Book Day coming up again in May. I don't hold it anymore because it's too expensive for me to do. I don't get a return on it, so I stop doing Free Comic Book Day. When they make them free to me, then I will start doing it again. How does that sound? You've got flu. Oh, no. Sorry, Sean. Hope you're feeling better soon. Just send him the book. Yeah. Right. And we're into the actual comics. Right. So, Boom Studios first, by the look of it. Man's Best. Issue 1. New limited series. Don't think so. I Heart Skull Crusher issue 1. You know, I bet that's probably going to be one that I get asked for by the time we get to issue 3 or 4. But I'm not going to be stocking. That Man's Best. So it's obviously about doggies. That works interesting, but it's not one that I'm going to stock. As you know, I've told you this before, I tend to only order now what people place on order with me. If anyone knows how to de-smoke a toy, do let me know. Yeah, let me know as well. I've forgotten how much of a hit it is. Well, you're not expecting it. Rarely get eBay items from smokers these days. Well, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Nomads, the Sky Kingdom, Book 1. It's very generic. Now, I do have a customer for anything Dune, so I will pop one of those on order for them. Make sure I don't press my arm down on any of these keys that are just off screen. Berserker. So this is the Keanu Reeves written, created story, but this one's already been out. They're just reissuing the same issue by the look of it in pen and ink, so black and white. House of Slaughter. Yes, I have a customer for House of Slaughter. Just the one. And Something is Killing the Children Deluxe Edition. So, I'll tell you what else I need up as well on my screen, because I occasionally end up missing or realizing that I missed a comic from the previous month, so I have to put an order in now. Any orders for single issue Power Rangers or the deluxe hardcovers? Now I do have orders for the paperbacks, the trade paperbacks. Sirens of the City. That looks quite interesting. How's the visuals for you anyway? Because I've kind of got this set up on quite a shoddy, a shoddy. Well, it's not a tripod. It's actually a lamp with an arm sticking out of it. I've stuck the webcam on top of that. It seems to be all right. It seems okay. Yeah, no call for any of them, I don't think. The Expanse. The fact that we're up to issue 10 of this 12-issue series and I've not even considered it, and nobody's asked for it, I think that says a lot. It's written by Andy Diggle as well. Hello, Cat. How are you? We've got Cat in the house. Look at this. Cat's here. Hello. I was on a live stream the other day with Cat. She was probing me with a Godzilla tale. And Jumpy was watching her and many others do it as well. Just a little dull, always tricky with webcams. Well, the image is a little dull. Let's try. Is that ever so slightly better? Is that ever so slightly better? I didn't know there was an Expanse series. And there we are, you see. Just hanging in there. We're all good, I think. Bit rude, Andy. Gareth's doing his best. Thank you. You was doing it. You were the one with the motions. We've got Firefly. Got a Firefly comic there. Magic the Gathering there, look at that. This series has already run its course. I believe it was either 24 or 25 issues. So that's monthly. So we're talking 2 years there, and they're only just getting around to bringing out book 1, which covers the first 10 issues. That's insane. That should have been out ages ago. Zawa at the belly of it. See, that's one that I need to check because someone does get that off me. And I don't recall ordering it last month. Did I order it last month? Let me see. Issue 4. Series order history. I did. It's had 1. It's had 2. I've ordered 3 and I've ordered 4. And he gets cover A and B of them both. Okay, I'm not as bad as I thought I was. So A and B. Cool. That's an interesting looking colour as well. Very bright and colourful. Garfield. Dark Crystal. I've got that in stock already. That's just reoffering things from years ago, really. Dynamite, Thundercats. I cannot remember how many I ordered. I think, was it 4 or was it 6? Thundercats issue 1. How many did I order? I ordered 4. So I'll go with 4 of issue 2 as well. Interesting to see where they're going to go with this. Take care, Andy. Look after yourself. Bye-bye. too many different covers, though. Different cover variants. Far too many. Do I like this one? Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch. Gargoyles. Cruella de Vil. As if Cruella de Vil's got her own comic series. It's insane. Dark and Duck, Justice Ducks. Now, Gizmo Duck needs his own series. Maleficent. She only had 2 films, and she shouldn't need a comic series as well. Negaduck. I don't think Negaduck needs a series either. Vampirella. There we go, Andy. Look at that. Not Andy, sorry. Kieran. Vampirella. Betty Page. I don't even know how to say that. Is it Deja Thoris? Deja Thoris. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. Now, I do need to order one of those. Infected by Art, Volume 11. I've never heard of it. What happened to the other 10 volumes? The Thundercats, it probably will. It probably will get cancelled after 10 issues. They usually do. Be lucky if it gets 10. I think they should write everything now for 6 issues. Write everything in 6-issue story arcs, and there's always a jumping off and a jumping on point then, isn't there? Oh, I'm fairly sure that you're not too adverse to those covered boobs. 007. Another Garth Ennis one, look. Army of Darkness. I thought that was a 5-issue run, that Army of Darkness Forever. Ooh. Do I have an order for that, though? That's good. Jennifer Blood. Wheel of Time. Red Sonja. Savage Red Sonja. Quite like that Matrix statue of Neo. That's really, really cool. That cover is awesome. You see that? It's parodying Dawn of the Dead. I like that. But cats, it's a kitten instead. Cool stuff. Back and Slash. The Last Mermaid. Bad Girls. Salmon Twitch. Oh, we're into the Image Comics then, are we? Under York. Astro City Creep Show. That's the trade paperback. Descender Compendium. Extremity. Hack and Slash. Yep, there's none of those that I need to order. Sex Criminals. Swan Song. Tales of Snippins. I can't even pronounce that. Something Epic Volume 1. Spawn Origins. Antarctica, Bone Orchard, The Bloody Dozen, The Cabinet, Cobra Commander. Obviously from G.I. Joe there, Cobra Commander. No one gets it from me though, so I don't need to order it. Or any of those. Even G.I. Joe, the main G.I. Joe run. Now, I do have an order for the Spawn stuff. Where are those? There we are. Gunslinger Spawn. Holy Roller. No, I Hate Fairyland. Yes. And I believe he gets cover B of that as well. Ice Cream Man. Infernal Skyer. King Spawn. That's one that he gets. It's mad, isn't it, that I have so few customers for comics now that I can just remember in my head what it is they have ordered. What are you guys saying? Jumpy remembers getting a DuckTales comic book from a Blue Peter Bring and Buy sale. Oh, okay, cool. Go on, hit that like button, you cosmic muppets, says Kieran. No one. It's a subscriber, actually, that gets no one. There we go. One Hand, Petrol Head, Our Bones Dust, Phantom Road, 6. Now, I did have someone who ordered Phantom Road. Issue 3 was just to come out, and he had me back order issue 1, 2, and 3. I did that, and then he never came back. So I've got the first 5 of them in the shop that I can't get rid of. Something epic. Spawn. Spawn Scorched. Country. Void Rivals. Weatherman. World Tree. Well, the title is made up of numbers and letters. Walking Dead. I need a couple each of those. Two of those. Oh, is there 3 this month? No, it's not. Titan Comics. Don Coupler. Conan the Barbarian, which I thought had gone back to Marvel, so why is it with Titan? Lots of Conan by the look of it. Look at all that Conan. Wow. Rebel Moon. We're up to issue 3 of 4. I didn't even know it existed. Dark Souls. Now, have I missed that for my customer? Let's see. Dark Souls. What's it called? Willow King. I have a customer who gets every cover of whatever Dark Souls comic comes out. So I need to make sure that I've got that for him. Series order history. 1, I've got all the covers. 2, I've got all the covers. So I am up to date, yes. That's good to know. Although I can see now that more covers for 2 have been added, so do I try and get him those? Ooh. Bit ago. That's actually quite a nice cover, isn't it? I'm very pleased, I think, if I managed to get them for it. Right, so Dark Souls, there we are. 1 of each of those. There's 3 of them. But yet. Yep, no, 3, that's right. Yep. All 3. I'm like Rain Man. Why am I like Rain Man? Because I'm talking to myself. Well, it helps living in Northern England. Yes, I suppose. 10 minutes to Wapner. Life is Strange. No, we've got no orders for that. Blipback, none for that. Blade Runner, none for that. What on earth is Gumar? Star Wars magazine? No. Speed Grapher, Volume 1. See, manga's doing great guns at the moment. So, yeah. I think I'll have a go at one of those. Oh, because I can remember all my customers' orders. Yeah. Star Wars Republic, High Republic, blah, blah, blah. Nope, nothing there. It's all graphic novels from stuff that came out in the past. Aftershock. Now, I sell very, very few Aftershocks, and it's mostly just customers that follow certain artists across the different companies that they write for. No, writers across the certain companies that they write for. I suppose some customers do follow artists as well. Interesting. Rompepistas? Beasters, yeah, something like that. Yep. Terraman. That's sold. Oh, sorry. I should be looking at the Marvel stuff now, according to this. I'll come back to the Marvel stuff afterwards. So that's the thing with ordering via Diamond as well. They have everything broken up. It's not necessarily the same order that it's in Previews Catalogue. It can be a nightmare to try and find things. All right, Terraman. There we go. Eros Psyche. Get schooled. I believe I got volume 1 of that. I didn't get volume 2 though. I don't think I sold volume 1, that's probably why. Can you remember the titles of the comics The Gentleman in this morning's live read? What? This morning's live read? Remember the titles of the comics The Gentleman? I'm not sure if I get that. You said he was into horror. You said what kind? He told you the titles. You'd not heard of them. No, I can't remember what they are. It was Guaz. It was Guaz, wasn't it? No, I can't remember what it was that he said. I might end up coming across them in here, though. See, that looks cool. It's almost dead. But no one's ever asked for it. There's Nadia and the Nomobots. What? Disturbed, Dark Messiah. It must have been 2 years ago that came out as comics. They've only just getting around to putting it into a trade paperback. Wow. Hello, Matt Smith. There's a figure coming out of Matt Smith. Daemon Targaryen from House of Dragon. Okay. Bad music. Well, there's a lot of that about. Crashdown. Nope. Zorro, Man of the Dead. What? Season 2. No. Misfortune Eyes. No. The Fog. Oh. What's that? Anything important? Nope. True Horror Mysteries, The Babysitter Killer and Other Stories. Alright, Fantasy Illustrated, Cradle of Shadows. Yeah. Yes, I may well come across them here. All the Grim Fairy Tales here from Zenscope. Is it Zenscope or Zenescope? I've always said Zenscope. They used to publish so much. That's really gone down now. They used to have 10 titles a month that they brought out. 1, 2, 3. 3 actual comics per month. Wow. Women in comics. Betty and Veronica, well, they've been around for a while, but they're Gail Simone doing Red Sonja. Okay. There's nothing there that I'd order for the shop, though. No, nothing there either. Look, Everton, on to Dark Horse Comics now. They used to have a really big thing about every time you went over to a new publisher, new distributor and everything. Now you can tell. Ghostbusters has moved over to Dark Horse from IDW. Now, Ghostbusters back in town. I forget how many of those I ordered last month. Ghostbusters back. Let's have a look. Issue 1. Item order history 4. That sounds about right. So we'll get 4 of those. There it is. Yes, Kieran. Comic books are definitely a fading hobby. I quite agree with you. I mean, I know I'm in a relatively small town, Dewsbury, but I know so many customers. Even now, I have customers who come in after all these years, knowing that I do comics, and they go into Leeds and they buy their comics from either Forbidden Planet or Traveling Man or OK Comics. Then they come back and tell me all about it. And I'm like, you've just spent however much on bus fares or train fares. Like, why don't you just buy them off me? Save yourself half a day. But whatever. Buckaroo Banzai there. Soft cover. I've got the hardcover in the shop at the moment at a cracking price. In fact, my hardcover is less than what that is at full price for the paperback. I think it's a tenner. Fairly sure it is. It's cheap anyway. Very cheap. Nothing there. Star Wars Hyperspace Stories. Vampire Hunter D. A couple of Witcher statues. Fortune Finder. Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons Saturday Morning Adventures. Cool. So we're into IDW now. Universe Ministry. Again! Godzilla versus the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Again. Oh. Obviously, the first series sold very well then, didn't it? My Little Pony. Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, okay, so it's an ongoing that. I thought that Fang the Hunter that just came in last week, I thought it was a one-shot. Obviously, I was wrong. Star Trek. No one gets Star Trek off me anymore now. It's Died to Death. Turtles used to be a really good seller, but even that's slowed down now. Nothing there. Star Trek: The Motion Picture Echoes. Trade paperback. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Street Fighter. Trade paperback. M-Force. Oh, we've got about that. Oh, wouldn't it be nice to get that? Someone could trade that in with me. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you. So we're on to Alien books. I've never heard of Alien books. It's Valiant, isn't it? They've been bought out. Maybe I need to change my deodorant. Could be. They're coming to talk to me, so. Hey, Guaz, how we doing? Someone was just talking about you earlier. Jumpy mentioned the horror comics that you talked about earlier. Calvin Hobbes. So much that's published. So much. Terrifier. Pop's Chocolate Shop of Horrors. I actually quite like the look of that, but it's Archie, isn't it? Yeah, Archie Comics. The one shot or a new ongoing. Betty and Veronica. Archie. I like this. I really, really like this. Very cool, is that? Michael Towers, Fathom, Soulfire, Avatar Press. These are in previews every single month, even though it's years old comics. You and I. It's J. Michael Straczynski. Give Andy a shout. Give Andy a shout. He loves a bit of J. Michael. So is that as well. The Madness. Dead detective. Now, is that a detective who's dead or someone who detects the dead? Dream Mystery, Diablo, Overwatch, Spawn, Ice Canyon Monster. Simon Says. I need that, don't I? Simon Says. Lady Death. Lots of Lady Death there. Lots more Lady Death. And some, oh look, some nudie covers. Are they now, guys? I'm assuming you mean the proper D&D ones and not the animated series ones. Went back to the live this morning video to see if we can find the titles. Then Guas shows up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think what it was, his name was said, so he appeared. Lots of nudie covers there by the look of it. Tarot. I'll have to get Tarot, don't I? Where is it? There we are. So 8. 1, 1, and 1. Yeah, so with that one, what they do is you get your normal covers. There's 2 of that are sent out, shipped 50/50. You get your cosplay variant, which is, as you can see, a ridiculous price. There's another one that they're not showing here, which is the one that comes with the art print and it's signed on the front. And then there's another one where if you buy 10 of any of the others, you get a free copy of this other variant. So I tend to order 4 of each of those, so 8. 1 each of the expensive ones to get my 10, and then I get a free copy. And there is a guy who gets 1 of every copy off me, 1 of every variant, and he pays quite a little bit of money for the free one. The incentive copy pays a good deal of money for that, which helps cover the cost of the other ones that don't sell. The extra copies that I have to order. Muerta, Lady Death. Is that a new one? That's a new one, isn't it? Yes, okay. I have to be careful with the Lady Death because they so frequently offer past ones. And Lady Death, again, that's another one just like how I've been saying. You get standard covers, armoured covers, foil covers, naughty covers, and then you get a 10 copy. You have to pay for this, but you can only get it if you order 10 of the others. So one of them being 32 quid as well. So again, 4, 4, 1 and 1. That gives me 10, so I can get a free. Well, not a free, but I can get one of the 1 in 10s. Go! G-Fan magazine's still going. Dog and Moose. I've got all 12 issues of that, guys. It does look really, really interesting. I keep meaning to have a little peek at it, but I've not got round to it yet. I don't get round to reading that much. I have taken recently to reading manga just because it's quick and easy, and there's not much concentrating to do, and just then, if I try reading anything else, I tend to just fall asleep. I can't read an actual novel anymore now. Used to buy all the variant covers, naughty covers, incentive covers for my customers. Your customers? Did you have a shop, Kieran? Oh, I'm interested. I'm interested. Go on, talk to me. Talk to me. Did you have a shop, sir? I always take a look at the Dynamic Forces ones. Everything's always usually far too expensive to bother with, but sometimes, like there, you get something that you really want. Look at that. Prawn Alliances, issue 1, signed by Timothy Zahn. It's not a bad cover either. $77. Oh, how much is it going to be to me? Ooh. Star Wars Throne Alliance, $61.99. I think that's RRP though. Does it come in a case? Like a graded case? I don't think it does it? You know what? Might. Oops. Naughty covers turned to sticky covers. Mail order. What was your company then? I might have actually heard of you because I used to be aware of quite a lot back in the day. When were you operating, sir? When were you operating, and what were you called? Was it KB Comic Books? That'd be fun. I bet you ordered a lot more than what I'm ordering now. Magica Dispel. To be honest, I have considered just sort of like picking an area of comics and focusing hard on that. So I actually think that would do better via the website. I mean, when I do bother taking the time to list all of the Tarot comics and the Lady Death comics, they do sell. They do tick over quite okay on the website, whereas in the shop they hardly sell. You know, I weren't far off, was I? KRB Comics. I'm going to guess at Kieran Robert Ball Comics. Okay. Oh, so it was only a couple of years then. Fair enough. Fair enough. It wasn't a bad time, actually, wasn't that? It was after the collapse in the 90s. What's my watch telling me? Apparently, by being sat down, I've just reached my move goal. Love it. Charred Remains. Is that one of the ones that you mentioned earlier, Gwaz, Charred Remains? I don't think it is, actually, is it? No. It's interesting, though. Kieran, I bet you weren't expecting the Spanish Inquisition when you clicked on this live stream. Hello, Rolando. How you doing, sir? It's not a Spanish Inquisition. I'm interested. I'm genuinely interested. Morning Star. That was cool. Not necessarily that, though. Don't like the artwork inside. Ooh. The Devil That Wears My Face. Okay. That's sad to hear. It's really sad to hear. I hope your health isn't too bad now, Kieran. Night People. It must count bowel movements. There's just so much stuff, isn't there? Rick and Morty. Look at that. There's 3 titles there. Case of the Missing Men. Because they've all been cancelled. Magic Girls, Kira and the Maybe Space Princess. Okay. Look at that. 5 minutes per panel. Worth a look at some of the art. It's very nice. Anything in particular? What? Anything in particular? Wolverton. Nothing there. What's 2000 AD there? Look at that. Yeah. Snaps. I'm calling it. I've got a customer that I think will want that. Same customer that's actually buying that. This little piggy. Snaps this little piggy. But he will take this copy of Previews away with him, and then he will come back with a list of the things that he wants to order. And I bet that's one of them. And I bet he asked for each cover as well. Calling it. I know you were, Jumpy. I know you're only joking. It is really interesting as well. I think at that time as well, 1999 to 2001, Ed of Vaults of Icon would have been ordering my comics for me online. Who knows? Maybe he was ordering them from you. Deathstalker. Yeah, there's not a lot I feel the need to order. Do like that. Right, we're into the manga now. It's probably where I'll end up ordering more stuff because, well, it sells more. A sorted pack. And yeah, the BL stuff, the Boy Love stuff does sell quite well. Maybe because I'm the only person around that stocked it. That could well be it, couldn't it? Trying to find my place on the order sheet now as well. On here. Yeah. Where was I? That's got to be Junji Ito, hasn't it? Yes, it's Junji Ito. Stitches. That's really, he's good. He's really, really good. He's Junji Ito. Gwazi, if you like your horror comics, have you checked out Junji Ito? It's Japanese, it's manga, but wow. Get a copy of Uzumaki and give that a go. That's fantastic work, is that? Yep, some covers definitely are amazing. Cat's back. She disappeared, but she's back now. Godzilla book that roars when you open it. Is there? That sounds good. Front of what? Spy Family. Oh, they've gone up. These were all $7.99 and now they're $8.99. They've all gone up a quid. They went up £1 about a year ago as well. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, still, my hero, Blade of the Moon Princess. I don't know that one. Black Clover. Yeah, it's a big one. Is Black Clover, and I never really get asked for it. Interestingly enough, One Piece, definitely. I have to be careful because some of these can be light novels. Art by. Okay, I've got art in them. Like a Butterfly. In McCoy. Now I'm in love. No, don't think so. Lots and lots of manga. Animal Crossing has a manga. It doesn't even have a story. Alice in Borderland. Final volume. Cool. Coming to an end. I like things that have an end. I don't like things to go on forever, such as like One Piece or Naruto. I like there to be a beginning, a middle, and an end. Makes me much more inclined to read it myself. Disney's Twisted Wonderland. So 2 blokes on the front of it. So their version of a Twisted Wonderland is they made the princesses men. Probably. I just got the 40th anniversary sound. Oh, it turned up? Oh, cool. They're really cheaping out now. Maybe the last one I get, only good thing, Laserbeak and Ravage included. You weren't expecting any of it to be die-cast, were you? There was no chance of it being die-cast. I haven't heard good things though, Glaz. I've heard good things about Klaus. You were surprised how little I've read when it comes to comics. Off the mainstream. I mean, I used to read a lot of Batman and a lot of Spider-Man years ago, and some X-Men and whatnot. But yeah, I did start with the Green Lantern run when Jeff Johns did it as well. But I didn't even stick all of that out, to be honest with you. Too much of it. No, nothing there. So, Boom Studios, I think, isn't it, Klaus? Fairly sure it's Boom Studios. Is it Morrison? Was it Grant Morrison that did that as well? Oh, I can't remember now. I don't think it was it? Yeah, Grant Morrison. Yeah, thought so. Interesting take on the Santa Claus thing, wasn't it? Excuse me. Boxer. Don't think that's actually been selling. So they've done a manga of that. It's the same one that's on Netflix. Interesting. I get the exaggerated boobs here now. Look at all that. Who wants to marry a billionaire? That's Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer? Or is that still coming up? Lots of romance manga. Like I say, it sells, so what am I to say? What am I to say? Gotta get it if it sells, haven't you? I've lost where I am on the list, though. Where am I? Talk class, boxer. What are you guys saying? Just the plastic on Soundwave looks cheap. No paint on buttons. Don't mind the yellow tape window border. All right, okay. Interesting. Yes, Grant Morrison. I thought so. Dan Morris. See, I've not heard of Dan Moore outside of Klaus. What else has he done? Still trying to find where I am on the order sheet. Where is it? Where am I? I found Italy once, which was how far back? There. Right, okay. Excuse me while I catch up. Right, okay, so that's that. That's that. Yeah, see, most people won't realise I'm literally looking at an Excel sheet, and that's why it can be quite difficult to keep up with it. When you go through a few pages without ordering anything, then you come to look for it. It's easy to be lost. I know this doesn't make for interesting viewing. I'll pass, so you don't know what else he's done. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't think there's anything there that I tend to stock. Nor there, by the look of it. I've had that in, but it hasn't exactly flown out. No. Stitch. Disney's Stitch and the Samurai complete collection. Okay. Now I've got to find myself again. Jesus. Right, okay. I know where that is. Right, it's further up then. Right, it looks like that one's not a UK site. There's so many as well, which you can't find on the order sheet because they don't offer to the UK, which isn't that nice of them. Wish I could get these. Zipper mouth Godzilla plushies. Look how cool they are. Fantastic. I like they've actually done a black and white one as well. That's fantastic. No, they don't. They don't allow the UK customers to have those. Right, we've got to flip over now, and this is where we all break up again because it doesn't start from the end there. It starts from here. Diamond select stuff. That's the Dragon figures, Star Wars busts, and Neo from the Matrix. There's that awesome looking D&D skull dice holder, which is far too expensive for me to be stocking. Oh, that's cool. Diamond picked up the Walking Dead license. That's interesting. That's very interesting. That's cool. That's cool. Might get one of those Annihilus figures in. That's awful. That's absolutely hideous. Don't mind the Ben Riley bust. Funko Pops, lots and lots and lots of Funko Pops. Easy to skip past most of them for me. I will get that Trooper though, but Iron Maiden. I can find it. Right, it jumps from them to them on the order list. That's so annoying. Only available in US, Canada, and US territories. But you don't miss that, do you, Kieran? Green light. Interesting. They're not on the list to order though. Neither are any of those nano blocks. Moves on to the Judge Dredd stuff. That's always annoyed me as well. A lot of the more interesting stuff are only available in the US. Power Rangers have been offered again. I can get those if I really want to. Some of those Transformers look cool. Where am I looking? You wanted a copy of Confessions of a Shy Baker? I might hold you to that. I'll order one especially for you. It's taken me all the way through. It's skipped all this and it's gone straight to the games. So none of that's available to the UK. I can get them from other suppliers a lot of the time. So far, those plushy Godzilla zipper mouth things that haven't appeared from any of my other suppliers, which I'm quite annoyed at. Look at that. Hey, I've got those in already. And I've had them at a discounted price compared to this as well. Well, not compared to that, compared to what Diamond say that I should be selling them for in the UK. But yeah, it takes me straight to all this gaming stuff, which I don't tend to stock from Previews. There it is. So once we get past all that, it takes me to the UK stuff, which I don't order a lot of that either. You've got your 2000 AD, you've got your Partworks, Doctor Who, the White Dragon, Avengers. That was cool, didn't it? Vader's Castle, Return to Vader's Castle. I'm sure I've had that in stock already. Kawaii. In the Sky. Howl's Moving Castle postcard set. The Crow t-shirts, Lobo with space on. I'm sure that's already out. Midnighter, Wave Rider. Those I've already got ordered, I believe. Black Series and Vintage Collection. I mean, that's stuff that's... I've already got those in stock. Got those in stock. I've had that in stock for goodness knows how long. Those are landing any time now. That's what Jumpy's just received. Oh, that's cool. Wheeljack's a campervan. Might pop a couple of those on order, actually. No. And then it's back to that. Yeah. Right, work our way through the Marvel one now. Which means I'm going to go backwards and find where Marvel started on this list. So I didn't want to flick from catalogue to catalogue. So it starts with Ultimate X-Men issue 1, apparently. There we go. It's been written by Peach Momoko. Right, okay. I'm going to pass on it. Ultimate Black Panther. Oh, they're going to do Ultimate everything, aren't they, now? Now, I do have someone who's wanting Ultimate. I mean, this has been absolutely huge this last few weeks. It's gone mental. Nobody ordered it when it came up for order, but then they all wanted it when it hit shelves, and they weren't there. That's superior. It's very spectacular Spider-Man then. No. That is not on the list. Lovely. Okay. Jackpot and Black Cats. I've never even heard of Jackpot. I've never got the Green Light 18 van because the 24th scale doesn't scale with the 24th scale cars. It looks too small. I know what you mean. It's almost like they've made it the same size as a 24th scale car, which obviously that wouldn't be right, would it? It should be bigger. No, I know exactly what you mean. Yes, Ultimate Spider-Man is the big title at the moment. Like I was just saying, people are going nuts for it. 25, 30, 35 quid on eBay. Well, even some shops are charging it, and I don't blame them, to be honest with you. Helps make up for the stuff that they can't normally shift. What's Web of Spider-Man? What if Venom? Now, I know someone gets that. "2024 is primed to be one of the biggest years in Spider history, and you've only seen the tip of the iceberg. In the pages of this one-shot, we're going to lay out some of the biggest upcoming Spider stories and characters in the Spider-Verse through the beginning of 2025. And you aren't going to want to miss this." There's been some absolutely massive Spider stuff in the past, though, so I find it difficult to believe that this is going to be one of the biggest. Interesting. Spider-Punk. Remember how Spider-Punk did all right first time round. Can't remember if I ordered any of this latest batch. Did I? Did I? Series order. I did. So I need to order some of that. Edge of Spider-Verse. So we're doing another Spider-Verse thing. How many Edges of Spider-Verse have we had now? How many have we had? So many. I didn't open it. Symbiote Spider-Man 2012. Really? Although it's written by Peter David, so that's a good sign. Okay. It's a 5-issue miniseries. You know what? I'm going to get some art. Avengers Twilight, Gods, Fall of the House of X, Rise of the Powers of X, Invincible Iron Man, X-Men. Yeah, I'm just skipping by all these because no one buys them. Weapon X-Men, X-Men Forever, X-Men 97, Resurrection of Magneto. I didn't know they were dead. Is Magneto dead? They kept that quiet. Spider-Man is always a good start. Not always. I think I have about 3 customers that pick up Spider-Man things from time to time and not even religiously. Peter Parker and Mary Jane are married with 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Then Tony Stark gives him the spider that should have bit him as a teenager and becomes Spider-Man instead. Oh, right. See, I knew it started off with them 2 being married and them having kids, but I didn't realise he wasn't actually Spider-Man at that point. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. You know, that didn't do anything for me, didn't that? Yeah, I think that's probably an easy miss for me, actually. Spoiler! Wolverine, Giant Size Spider-Gwen, Moon Knight, Night Thrasher. Thrashers all night. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Amazing Spider-Man. Stick through all this order sheet again. 46 as well. And that one, gets that. I have one young lad who gets most of the Spider titles, not all, but most. He certainly doesn't get that. Someone else has started getting Superior Spider-Man. In fact, now I think about it, I think 2 people get that. Yeah. Devil. Spider-Gwen Smash. Spider-Boy. Benjamin gets Spider-Boy. Venom. Carnage. Amazing Spider Facsimiles. These Facsimiles really irritate me as well. Avengers. Daredevil. Captain Marvel. No one gets Captain Marvel. Blade. Captain America. Oh, I thought this was supposed to be a 6-issue run. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Andy, of Excelsior's Domain. It looks like it's going to keep going. Nice cover. Alex Ross still knocking it out of the park all these years later. Look at that. Fantastic artwork. Still one of the best artists in comics. Alien, Black, White, and Blood. I forget how many of those I ordered. Let's have a look. Oh, that's bizarre. Apparently, I haven't ordered it. That makes no sense to me. So I order it now instead. Aliens, What If? I've been asked quite a bit about this one. Make sure I get that. What if Carter Burke had lived? Is that really a big deal? Predator. Here we go again. Oh, they're actually giving it a proper title now as well. Excellent. Last Hunt, it says on the order sheet. See, I can't remember how many I ordered either. Predator, Last Hunt. Okay, usual. Beware the Planet of the Apes. Looks cool, but nobody's asked me about it. Don't get that anymore. Star Wars Jango Fett embarks on a new mission. Okay. Oh, Throne. I can't remember, did I go mental ordering every variant for this as well? I did that with the first series. I wanted every single cover. Madness. Well, apparently it's already out. Item order history. No, I didn't. I just ordered the variants that they would let me order. Okay. Falls across the board. Okay then. Mace Windu. I can't remember Mace Windu last month. See, this is why I have to double check, you know. Windu. Oh, actually, I do remember that cover. Item order history. No, I didn't bother. Star Wars 44. Oh, it looks like we're catching up to Empire Strikes Back. Oh, no, this is after Empire, isn't it? This is catching up to Return of the Jedi. Okay. Darth Vader. Free comic book day stuff. Stormbreakers. Next generation of elite artists, apparently. And then we're into the graphic novels. Tales of the Jedi Omnibus hardcover. Tempting. They're too heavy to read, though, the omnibuses. Far too heavy to read. Yeah, I think we're going to be moving over to DC and getting this job done. New Republic, Volume 1, new printing. What's in it, though? Mara Jade, the Emperor's Hand, Shadows of the Empire Evolution, Star Wars, the Jabba Tape, Boba Fett, Twin Engines of Destruction, and material from Tales. Yeah, nothing amazing there, though. Although all of it's better than the Marvel Star Wars stuff. So it's all reprints of Dark Horse stuff, isn't it? Right. DC is a much thinner one. Magneto died saving the Earth in the last issue of his solo title. It ends saying he can never be brought back to life. So, of course, as it's Marvel, they're now bringing him back from the dead. His own self-titled, I think that was ages ago, wasn't it? I thought we'd had sort of like Magneto in white since then. So I'm massively out of the loop. Right. That's that done. I confirm that. And then it's really annoying. For DC, they don't have a list. You have to type everything out. So Batman, issue 145. That one, okay. And cover B. Suicide Squad Dream Team. That's nice. Batman and Dylan Dog. Never heard of Dylan Dog. Should I know who Dylan Dog is? Nightmare Investigating. Okay. Batman Dark Age. Another Batman title. Batman and Robin. Detective Comics. $10.83. Nightwing. Birds of Prey. Outsiders. Catwoman. I'm sure he still gets Catwoman. If I remember rightly, he gets cover A and cover B. Series order history. A and B, yes. Well, it's incomplete for cover B this time. The Penguin. Harley Quinn. Far too much Harley Quinn stuff. I used to get every issue of whatever was printed of Harley Quinn myself. All the variants. All the different titles. Now I don't get any. For myself. And this is a guy who named his child after her. So do you still keep up with reading the comics, Kieran, or do you just sort of like know what's going on? William Shatner. That William Shatner's on the cover. Excellent stuff. It'd be cool to get a few of them and get him to sign them. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong. Justice, Kong, God. Is it issue 6 of 6? And I like that. So they obviously weren't able to cram it all into the final issue. So all the way through, it's 1 of 6, 2 of 6, 3 of 6, 4 of 6, 5 of 6, and then issue 6 is 6 of 7. So it's going to be 7 issues long. It's all 4s. Just ordered that for a customer. Although I didn't see 3, I don't think. How did that? Oh, I need to double check this. Yes, I did. I ordered it. I don't give myself enough credit, do I? Prime. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries. That started again. Graphic novels. Yeah, we're done. We are done now. Oh, that took some doing, didn't it? That took some doing. It's hard work, doing that. I'm glad it's only once a month. And I always leave it last minute near enough as well. Shopping. Let's do that. Okay, there we are. Now, let's let you see the maestro. It's me, look, it's me. I've got to mess around now, putting my camera back. And realigning it. Hello! How are we all? You can see me now. I can start putting stuff away. Oh, Hello, everyone. So Kieran says he used to collect comics and would buy 40 titles a month, but first stopped collecting Marvel when they destroyed the original Marvel universe, and then stopped DC when they did the new 52. Oh, okay, fair enough. So you're not interested in them making it accessible to new readers? That's what it sounds like. Don't care about new readers coming on. Just write it for me. Well, thanks for tuning in. It's been, I don't know if you've enjoyed it or not. At least you get a chance to have a look at previews. I don't know if many of you get the chance normally to see what's in that catalogue. To do that every month, every single month. It's a nightmare, absolute nightmare. I've gone all blurry. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Commit that order. I haven't committed it yet. I have now. There we go. That's done. Excellent. I know, because I'm not a new reader. Screw everyone else. What's everyone been up to then? Well, surely you're doing something and I'm just on in the background. You haven't just been sat there, watching, scrutinizing the screen. Why is that's better? Oh, so it depends on the tilt. Okay, fair enough. What have you all been up to whilst listening to me ramble about what comics I'm ordering? Hour and a half, look at that, nearly an hour and a half. It's taken to go through previews. Oh, I can see my thermals. Being cold. It's been cold in the shop today, so I had to wet my thermals. Yeah, it's annoying how long it takes to put that order together, considering how few I actually sell. Oh, Kieran's been toy hunting on eBay. Have you got anything? Anything juicy? Have you managed to snipe anything? Get me some Mighty Max. I haven't had any Mighty Max since before Christmas. I want some Mighty Max. And you wouldn't know what I've already got, would you? I've got them ones. Of course, I'm joking. I do want to get back on with that Mighty Max collection, though. I will do. Don't do Mighty Max. No, you don't. I do. Right, I'm going to get off. In fact, I can hear my kids, and at this time, they should be in bed. I'm going to go put my kids to bed. Right, good night, everyone. Thanks for joining me. Take care, and I'll catch you again next time. He's looking for action, man. He wants a man of action. And he's watching me. He's looking in the wrong place. Take care, Jumpy. Look after yourself and everyone. Bye-bye.